moral responsibility, I do it with my own money. I do not confuse that with the money of the corporations which I sit on the boards of. That is the distinction that I want to make. I do not mean to suggest, however, that we can somehow leave our values at home when we go to the office. I am the same person whether I'm at home or in the office. But I recognize there is a difference between my own money and that of the corporation which involves other stakeholders. And so if the question is, do you believe, Timothy Ong, that you are morally responsible in this or that area, I will be able to give a very clear answer. But should National Insurance or whichever other corporation that I am a director of be responsible for these areas, that is a different process. But the bottom line is that corporations have to be economically viable. If they are not, then all the talk about philanthropy and generosity and responsibility comes to nothing. A successful corporation makes a contribution to the society of which it is a part. A corporation that doesn't succeed becomes ultimately a burden to all stakeholders. That is my fundamental point. The question of incentives is a very important one, and ultimately you can discuss this at different levels. At the highest level, those incentives have to be set by government, because government are responsible for setting the ground rules. The problem lies, of course, is where government is weak, and the ground rules are inadequate or corruptly enforced. There are a whole host of dilemmas relating to that problem. Within the corporation, incentives have also to be established. And the basic principle, of course, is leadership by example. What is most powerful for people who work in companies is not what management say, but what they do. It is not what is written in the company handbook, although that is important. It is how the people who lead the company make their money, how they live their lives, which is the most powerful incentive of all. Thank you.
Due to time constraints, I will allow only one more question. Please be brief. Yes.
Timothy, Mike Luz from Philippines. As usual, the clarity of the presentation and